What is going on, you beautiful turkeys? Today on Nostalgia Dig, I am going to be digging into my old toys properly now. I've got my first bin out. I've got this big green bin down here. And, oh, I'm Chris, by the way. I always forget to say that. The journey starts today. I guess it started already, but the bin journey starts today. So I guess, without further ado, let's dig in. All right. I just took a peek in this bin before I brought it into this room just to make sure it was a good one, and it seems like a good one. There's some good stuff in here. The first thing I see right on top is a Transformers. I would say this is an insert that came with the toys. Really cool artwork of this. I love it. Oh, it's an order form. Used to be an order form for these particular Transformers. I didn't have any of these. Yeah, they range anywhere from $3 to $10 each. I'm sure that order form does not work anymore. I wish it did. Okay, looks like we have a random YuGiOh card. I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't collect the cards, but I have this one for some reason. Vengeful Bog Spirit. Right, 1996. So that's the year I graduated high school. I didn't know Yu-Gi-Oh! Was around that long. Wow. I kind of missed Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I was into some of the stuff from that time period. Like, I was more into Pokemon, even though I might have been a little older than their target audience. Like, I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun, but I missed Yu-Gi-Oh! Completely. We have a parking ticket for Six Flags Darien Lake, which is... It's the amusement park that's closest to here. It's like an hour north of here. This is a beautiful sticker. Lil Dreamer. She's dreaming of that ring. Trust me, it gets better. The contents of this box will get better. There's some flat stuff and some papers right on top, and then we'll get into the proper toys. I probably should have started with something more exciting. And we have a G.I. Joe instructions on putting together the Warthog. AIFV. That's cool. It's like the blueprints of putting it together. It's fun. I'm glad I kept this. This is a thing that I could have easily thrown away as a kid. I still have the Warthogs in there too. I hope I do. We'll look. Oh, another Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. Miracle Dig. It's kind of like Nostalgia Dig. First edition, 1996. Fun. All right. I think that's all the flat stuff. We're going to get into some actual three-dimensional toys now. All right. As I go for the shiniest thing in the box, we have here the Silver Surfer, Norrin Rad. I don't know if it says here anything. Toy Biz. I believe he comes off of the board here. Yeah, he's got more written on his feet. Copyright 1994, Toy Biz. Back on to me here. Whoosh. I give him the little, like... Whoosh. I feel like I've seen... There might have been an earlier Silver Surfer toy that he was just sort of gray... just like silver paint, but not really chrome, and the chrome adds so much to this character. Like, that's his whole thing. He's really cool. Next we have this little guy. I think this belonged to one of my older siblings. I just kind of inherited it. The name's right on the tip of my tongue of what these are called, I believe. In my mind, the words adventure, action, people, and Squad and things like that are all just swimming around, but I can't land on it. But let me know if you know who this guy is or where he's from. Okay, in the same vein, but a different line. Figure he's got a Tonka shirt on, so I think I know who might make this guy. Yeah, he must have been the guy who drove one of the Tonka trucks. I had a couple of, like, metal, like a dump truck, Tonka truck that I played with a lot as a kid. He might have been the guy that's driving it. Handsome dude. Okay. We have a little gunfighter here from the Old West. He looks like he's unloading into someone. Almost looks like he's wearing a pith helmet, but I think it's supposed to be Old West. Did I get that wrong? Alright, I've got this SpiderMan here. This looks like it was the topper to, I think they still have them. They have like a tube of gum or candy with like a figure on top. I believe that's what this is, if I had to guess. It says on the back, 1993 Marvel. Flip. All right, I remember what these are. So I have these little Lord of the Rings mini busts, and they're from like a machine that you would put quarters in and get it out, but I think they cost $1. And I remember that sounding crazy, like at the time, because this was when I worked at the movie theater, so, 20 years ago or something. And they had always been 25-cent machines, and then they went up to 50 cents, and they jumped right to $1 with these, but it didn't stop me from getting them. Yeah, we have Gandalf here, Lord of the Rings little bust, Ian McKellen. Yeah, you'll be seeing more of those. I don't know if they're all together, but you'll definitely be seeing more. Oh, sick. Okay. I kind of like in my own head, it's like anything I find that's wearable, I have to wear. I didn't put a cutoff though. I'll wear it for a few minutes. So, yeah, nice. They look so weird. All right, here we have a rock. A little vegetation. I can hear something in there. It says copyright Disney, Burger King. Oh, it's a little boom, 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 boom. Is that Pocahontas guy? John Smith? I am a Disney fan, but there are a few things that I have a lapse in, and one of them is I've only seen Pocahontas once. I think that's him. Just the idea of this, if you step back and look at it, he is coming out of a rock that opened up, a human being. And the only functionality is that he sort of goes up and down a little bit. It's stupid. I love it. I didn't love the movie as much, but yeah. And the glasses are coming off. Okay, I think I know what this is. Another Burger King toy. This here, Gargoyles. So you press this thing. Oh, yeah. Ah! And then back into the stone. That's a cool toy. That's fun. Makes sense because, he turned to stone at night. He didn't bust out of a stone, right? It's been a little little bit since I've seen Gargoyles, but still fun. All right, here we have Quasimodo. I believe I got this exact figure in a lot I got from eBay recently, so I think I have 2 of these now. I won't get into the Hunchback too much because in the other video I talked about how I feel about Hunchback. He is a very likable, sympathetic character, I can say that. The movie does have some wonderful points and parts, but overall, it's got some problems too. All right, Quasimodo with his lovely tunic. Fish. All right, we have a little character from Hey Arnold, I think. I can say I don't believe I've ever seen an episode of Hey Arnold, so I don't know. Copyright 2001. Yeah. Yoda. Copyright 1996, Lucasfilm. I don't know if this was I don't know where this came from. This might have been a Happy Meal thing. It usually says McDonald's on the bottom, but it doesn't. It just says applause. 1996 Lucasfilm. Yeah, it's a little Yoda. All right, here we go. We have a Legolas bust, and I noticed they have some that have this sort of bronze look and others that are painted. I think I prefer these. They feel more like actual statues. Yeah, Legolas. This must be part of a train set. I'm not sure. This is from Hercules, Disney Hercules. Maybe. I know you had to fight a lot of crazy big monsters. It opens up, Disney for McDonald's. Don't know if there used to be something in there or not. A lot of these, I didn't actually eat at McDonald's and get a lot of these. What I did was I worked at a movie theater, and you'd be surprised at how many toys get left behind at movie theaters and don't get claimed. They were sort of like a lost and found that would sit, and it's not just like I would find something and be like, oh, it's mine. You know, I was just the only person at the movie theater that would claim these things if no one came to get them. So yeah, I have a decent amount of things I got that way. Usually like McDonald's toys. I think for this video, we'll end on this. And a preview of coming attractions. This guy looks like a McFarlane thing to me. Yeah, copyright Todd McFarlane, 1996. He's got a big pump on him, so let's see if it does. There's a little bit of a red liquid in one of these tubes. And I think at one point it would have sent red blood type liquid through those tubes, but it doesn't seem to work anymore. So we'll just appreciate what he looks like visually, because McFarlane Toys are usually pretty cool. He would look better without the big plunger on top of his head, but yeah, he's like a cool bull creature. I'm not sure what specific line this would have been from, if this is a Spawn thing. I know McFarlane did a lot of different things, but yeah, he's got like the X-23 style claws. I remember when McFarlane Toys kind of hit the scene, they just felt different than the others. The sculpts were just more detailed in general. And all this detail in the hands and dramatic. They just felt a little more like they were all monsters and brutal and everything. That was just his style. Yeah. This cool bull demon thing from McFarlane. And I'm going to end that here for this one. So consider subscribing if you enjoyed it. I'm going to keep going. That was just the very skimming top of this green bin. And I will continue with it again soon. So next time, the dig continues. Bye.